Hi everyone, this is Mo Volans back with another course, and this time we're going to be concentrating on Maschine. Now for all you Maschine users out there, you'll be fully aware that we've got the new version 2 hardware here, and I'm pretty excited about that. It's the latest version of the hardware and there's lots of exciting updates which we'll be talking about in a second. But we're also running the latest software. This is actually version 1.8.2 and it supports all the new features of the hardware, and it's also got some pretty exciting updates of its own. So these two combined give us, the best of Maschine so far, and that's what we'll be looking at. We're going to be concentrating on building a track within Maschine. I'm also going to be showing you how to move arrangements and patterns that you've made in the sequencer within Maschine out into your DAW, and that's going to be pretty cool. We're going to be getting into that about halfway through. But first of all, I wanted to give you a quick overview about the new updates in the hardware, because obviously it's changed. And if you're a new Maschine user, or even if you're upgrading from the older version, you're going to have to be aware of the changes within the hardware. And to jump straight in, you'll see straight away that the displays across the top here have changed. And really, that's just a simple update. They've just inverted the LCD display. Things are a lot clearer now, and I think that it's made a pretty big difference. You just at a quick glance, you can see exactly what's going on, and in some lighting, the older displays may not have been quite as clear. Also, you'll notice around the master area, we've lost some knobs. Now, you may think this is a bit of a downgrade, but it's really not. We've got one master encoder now that's actually pushable, so you can select any of these things: volume, swing, tempo, pan. You can move through them and quickly adjust the master volume and many other things with this master encoder. Other things that they've changed, well, the pads themselves have actually been updated, and Native tell us that they're, greatly more sensitive pads that they've used. And I tend to agree with them. I think that playing through, you're going to notice a lot more expression. And I think that, you can go from very, very gentle hits to extremely hard hits, and you really feel that 0 to 127 style sort of MIDI increments within the pads, where it was still pretty good in the older version, but they've definitely improved that. Also, we've got the multicolored LEDs. Now, we're going to be looking at that in the next video, and I'm going to be showing you exactly how that's going to affect your use of the hardware and the software, and how the two tie up together. But you will notice there's definitely more colors as we go through. Huge amount of different LED color variations, 16 in total, I think. And then we've got other updates to the other LEDs. They've all got clickable buttons now. So I don't know if you can actually hear that, but you've got a clickable button. These aren't clickable, but everything else is clickable, which gives you a really definite feel to the LEDs. We've also got updated graphics, so you can see that around the interface, generally it's clearer, and at a quick glance, you can see what shift functions are above the buttons and everything else. Bar that, you can get some extra accessories. You can get a stand, and you can get some cool pimpier hardware, magnetic fascias to go on here in many different colors. And generally, the build quality remains great. The usability remains great. And there's an overview of what's changed. So I think that we'll jump straight in the next tutorial, and we're going to look at the multicolored LEDs and exactly how these can help you in your arrangements and the use of Maschine.